Hey, it's Mary, and I'm back with my Project Life Week 3 spread, and I think that I'm starting to get my mojo back, or started, if I should say. So I went to my mom's house. I told you guys about that before a couple weeks ago because my husband had a partial knee replacement post-surgery follow-up. And while I was there, I brought all of my Project Life cards and I got all of my pictures printed while I was over at her house. And I just sat there and I started putting photos with cards. So I went through and I picked out a bunch of cards that kind of coordinated together. And then I picked out a bunch of photos to use, figured out how many that I wanted to print off for that week. And I did like 4 pockets while I was there. So I was hoping that it would kind of speed up my process a little bit. And when I got home, my process for this video took probably half the time that it would have normally taken. And it went so much smoother. I really liked the results of it. So I think I'm going to continue to do this from now on. So here you just see me embellishing my title card. And I used a bunch of just random stuff that I have in my stash. So I think that this might be a snap card. I have another one from the one on the right that you'll see is from Heidi Swap. I have some Studio Calico stuff in there as well. This little puffy embellishment Kira sent me with my Valentine's Day package, and it was from the Target Dollar Spot. I'm texting with Kira because I broke my fine line bottle. I broke both of my fine line bottles. I cannot believe that I broke both of my fine line bottles. The metal part of my fine line bottle got stuck in the cap part for my Elmer's quick dry glue, and so you'll see me struggling with it because I'm trying to fix it. And I grabbed like acetone out, thinking that maybe I can just, go ahead and pull it out and loosen it up a little bit. Here you see me grabbing my fingernail polish remover. I'm trying to pull it and I got so frustrated. So then finally I decided to go with my Glossy Accents fine line bottle because I have 2 with 2 different kinds of mediums in it. And instead of it pulling out from, pulling out from the bottle portion of the cap, it literally pulled out from the top portion of the cap where I don't know, it's hard to explain, but both of them broke and I couldn't believe it. So now I have to order 2 of them again. And I don't know what I need to do because I keep those suckers clean. Maybe I didn't, but I was gone for 2 weeks and then they broke. So that kind of made me upset. Anyway, back to the layout. Here I just took a card. That background card is from a Heidi Swap Project Life kit, and I added a chipboard frame that we got from our January hip kit. It's also like a Project Life snap, or what do they call it? Instax frame. And I'm just writing down that we had the fluffiest snow with perfect flakes because we really, really did. So that's a picture on the bottom right zoomed in of the snowflake that landed on my husband's sweatshirt. And then the other one is a picture, the top left one is a picture of the snow and how fluffy it was on top of our railing. So you'll be able to see it in the close-ups, but for right now it kind of looks like a big blur. So now I'm going back and I'm going to be embellishing this photo of my kids. We were at our new church building doing a bunch of purging of old stuff, and the kids were spinning around in this chair and it was just cute, and so I included that. We were super busy this week, so I don't have very many photos of us all playing, but that was a good one that I got. Now I'm working on this card, and that 3x4 card is from a Studio Calico kit, and it's a picture of my dog and my cat who were both on my lap, and that has never happened before at the same time. And the cat was actually relaxed. So my journaling was, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Rosie and Casey snuggling up on my lap together. Whoa. And so that card, or that chipboard stickers from a Dear Lizzie chipboard stickers sheet that I had got Tuesday morning while I was in Seattle. And that color I hadn't introduced anywhere else on my Project Life spread. So that kind of started to dictate where the rest of the cards would go. So you'll see me go back and add some of those colors into the other cards. And I really liked how that worked. So I picked a base color, and then I just kind of let one element dictate a couple of the other cards, and just little pops of color here and there, and it totally worked out for me. I think I'm leaning towards more of like a simple Project Lifer, but I haven't quite figured it out yet. I can just say that I really do like this spread that I did. So here you see me, another trick that I did to kind of help is I put all of my tiny bits and pieces into a little bowl. And so you just saw me dump it all out to try to find one little element to stick on a card. And that really helped me as well. So now I'm just kind of sticking them in the pockets and seeing how they look together. And that's when I realized I need to bring up a pop of that red up in that top right corner, because I had put it down on the bottom two cards with the ampersand and the Whoa chipboard. And I thought, well, should I put this? It says Shine Bright on it, or this little light of mine or something like that. And I was going to put it right there in the center of that picture, but I didn't like how it overpowered that sky picture. And I really wanted to show the difference between the AM photo, the afternoon photo, and the evening photo. So that's what I'm journaling about right now. And let me know if you like these little captions that are coming up. I thought, it's really frustrating when I'm watching somebody else's videos and they're putting down tiny word stickers or they're doing journaling and I can't see what they write, because I like to get ideas from other people and what kind of sentiments to stick in. It just helps. It's not like I'm going to copy anybody, but it just helps to think beyond your own brain capabilities. So let me know if you like seeing that caption in there, in case you can't see what I'm writing or have put down for tiny word stickers in the close-ups, then you're able to still see what it is on the screen. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. So I'm just kind of finishing up the embellishing on that top left card. I just backed it with some stripy paper from that Snap collection. And so now I have the kind of pink and the bolder colors on 4 of those cards. And I thought that looked really, it tied it all in together. It wasn't overpowering. It was just tiny little touches here and there of that pink and red color. And then the bright green. So I'm just adding some of these Dear Lizzie thickers to my photos in the center to number them to correspond with that journaling card that I did on the bottom that talked about the sunrise and the midday and the sunset. So that's it. Here's some close-ups, and thank you so much for stopping in, and leave me a comment below. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to hear from you. Talk to you later. Bye.